Yeah, let's go.
Yo.
Yeah. Hey man, I think I'm the freshest niggas on the podcast, man. I might wanna. Hey, I might be the freshest podcast host in Greenville, South Carolina.
Craziest way to start this podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just because you put a little extra cocoa butter on tonight, don't mean you fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Just because your suit lighter than your skin.
These niggas be hating. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday month. Pisces season. You already know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Let's get this thing. Yo, it's your boy SB Hot Star. We here on the HTG Podcast where anything goes. Who we got in the building with my co-host?
Yo, it's your boy Cash Out, man. Y'all already know what time it is. We live, we lit, and we definitely living. What's up with it, family?
Hey, all day. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on you, baby. Yeah.
Co-host.
It's on you.
Sorry, okay, it's your girl Jazzy J, Walking Cocktails on Facebook. That's for my drink.
They got legs on them,
Listen, I've been selling them things last weekend and this week too, y'all. So y'all better get y'all some. I'm gonna have to bring a jumping so y'all.
Yeah, for real. You ain't even sponsored the pack.
You right.
She's slacking, bro.
I'm slacking, so
Shout
I
out to
got
Walking
y'all. But you
Cocktails,
can
though, man.
reach me up like Walking Cocktails on Facebook and Jasmine that is 88 on Instagram. That's me.
All day, got my girl Jasmine that is 88 in the building. Hey, we got two special guests in the building, man. We got an artist and we got a DJ. We're gonna start with our DJ tonight. My bro, can you introduce yourself?
What's going on, man? It's DJ O.
DJ O in the building.
What's good? It's your boy Sauze Drippin, man. Y'all already know what it is.
Hey, dripping,
Yep.
dripping the sauce all through the city. Hey, we already had our pregame, so y'all already know what time it is. HTG Podcast, anything else. We got 5 rules on this podcast. First rule is to be yourself. Second rule is to have fun. And rule 3, 4, 5 is drink. We already had that whole session, man. We had a whole session before we came in this thing.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I don't even drink brown.
Mm-hmm.
That was an experience.
Yeah.
I
So
don't even do that. But
the
that
brown,
Hey, he been talking there since.
it opened you up, man. I ain't gonna lie.
hey, the brown take him down. You feel me? The brown take him down. Yeah, hey, it's Pisces season. Yeah, you already know what time it is. Hey,
Hey, you know Pisces and Cancers link, man. You know what I mean? It's linked.
always.
Oh, that's crazy, y'all. We got the 3 water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio.
Yes.
Scorpio.
I am.
All day,
They
all
freaks,
day.
too.
Oh,
Right
no.
around you go.
Oh, yeah, these days the sign don't matter.
It don't.
Hey,
Bro, what you saying?
Yo, these days the signs don't matter. Your grandma could be an Aries and still drive it like it's hot.
Lord.
It don't matter these days, boy. I promise you, boy.
It depends on who they are, right?
I know it. Miss Pearl out there somewhere watching this
Pearl.
right now.
Shout out to Miss Pearl.
Shout out to Miss Pearl. Shout out to Miss Pearl. Miss Pearl, we need that credit, baby. Come on.
Yeah, let's get it.
We right here. Anything goes, Miss Pearl.
Hey,
What's up, Sauce?
Nothing much, man.
we good. Don't worry about it. We got
Nothing much.
security.
How the shit doing?
Just been dropping music, dropping videos. Got some more music on the way. That's one thing I wanted to come here and talk about the new project I got coming, man.
Yeah.
I've been writing. I got like 6, 7 songs already. So
Yeah.
it's called This Time Is Personal.
This time. Ooh.
Yeah, man, because this time it really is personal, man. It's not a project just, all right, listen to this, play this. Like this really from my heart. This some real personal stuff I've been dealing with.
Yeah.
And it's like, I low key want revenge through my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You been laying low for a little minute
yeah,
too.
I'm laying low, man. I you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with some personal stuff, but I'm back, baby.
You back?
Time to get out there now.
Back. So like with this podcast, what I was trying to orchestrate was more of the artist and the DJ. You feel me? Like the person that creates the music and the person that put the music on the platform. You feel me? So that's why I got DJ O here. We got goddamn Sauze Drippin because we dripping sauce. And it's O, so the DJ. You feel me? We got Jasmine that is, Cash Out, my boy SB. Because I'm SB, I talk to myself in third person. That's how I work. You know what I'm saying? That's how I really got to do it. We got some Silent Assassins. Shout out to my Silent Assassins from last week. I just want to let y'all know I really appreciate y'all, but y'all really fucked my podcast up. But
Boy.
shout out to Deshaun James. I love you, respect. That's out now. You know what I'm saying? My boy Joe, the great Joe, out now. Caution and J Money is out now. And
Millie.
who?
TCM.
No, not. What's the other podcast we dropped the other week? Out now.
Hey, Henny.
Yeah, it's out. It's out now. But what I want to get to before we do a deep dive. Shout out to Gorgeous Red. Shout out to I Deleted It. Shout out to High Life Bob Marley. Shout out to Dirt Diana. Shout out to High Life Bean. Shout out to Killer KJ. I think that's everybody.
Mary Mac.
Tell them that we
And
on
then
there.
hold up.
Mary Mac.
And the last but not least, Mary Mac and OZ the guy. You know what I'm saying?
And tell them go string that TCM Millie.
Yeah, go. Hey, shout out my boy to Millie. Shout out my boy TCM Millie. Dropped the album. Got the HTG Podcast interview through the whole album on the skits, man. We really appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anderson County.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we fucking with them. Hey, that was surprise drop. But you know, we about to get to the bullshit though. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got my boy Sauze Drippin in the building. We got DJ O in the building. We about to catch up what's going on. DJ O.
What's going on, man?
For the people that don't know you, tell them about you.
Well, I've been DJing about 14 years, man, locally, other parts of the upstate. I done put in a lot of work, man, as far as the DJ game, man. It's not really a spot that I haven't really been around here. Not a club scene, not a type of party I've never done. Lately, man, a lot of people think I done stopped lately or I quit or retired, but I really, man, just been chilling, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like my boy said, just taking care of the personal things, taking care of the family things, stuff like that, man. But I've always stayed in tune. I always open up my laptop every day, stay in tune with music. Even though, you know, I don't reach out to a lot of local artists, I still stay in tune with their stuff, you know, via social media and stuff like that, man. So I am interested to see about Homie Project, man, about what he's doing. It really do sound like it's something that's personal, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is for me now in my career DJing. It's kind of more of a personal venture. You know, I spent a lot of my early part of times up under a lot of other DJs, you know what I'm saying? Just getting that tutelage and that teaching and kind of sharpening up my skills to kind of put it into my own game. So now I'm kind of just focused on elevating my skill more on a personal level, letting people really know who DJ O is.
Correct.
Instead of just kind of just going to a club and partying and coming back home and then have everybody wondering and asking, well, who is that rocked so-and-so last night? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, we just done seen each other over the years, but yeah, I really want people to kind of really know who I am. So
Correct.
that's what I'm on right now.
Shout out to my boy. We ran into each other a couple weeks ago. We had to link up. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, I was in my work clothes too,
Yeah.
man. That was crazy, bro. I was in my
But
work clothes.
hey, that was a great event.
It was.
It was a
though.
baby shower.
Baby shower.
Shout out to them. The baby
Yeah,
is delivered
it
now.
delivered, Yep.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
little early from what I've seen.
A little early.
Yeah.
But listen, it was amazing. Amazing food, amazing decoration,
Yeah,
and the
man.
bar was, you know what I'm saying, was amazing.
Oh,
Shout out to
I don't
my
know who
bar.
made them
Who's
treats.
saying?
Huh?
It was like 2 Saturdays.
About two Saturdays.
But I don't know who made them treats, but shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
If you watching this right now, if you done a baby shower off Stutton Bridge and White Horse Road in Greenwood a couple weeks ago and you made those sweet treats,
You did your thing.
you did your thing.
What was on the menu for the baby shower? You know that baby shower food.
Yeah,
is
good.
different.
But they really had baby shower and wedding food. You know the
Funeral
truth.
and funeral
And
food.
funeral food. It was like all
So they
three.
had the box of chicken and all.
Man, listen, it
Baked
was
chicken, fried chicken.
ham,
green beans,
hams
ham.
Oh,
and
that was
yams.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was all three of the most black important events.
Yeah.
Food.
Y'all ate good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that shit was-
Shout out to
was-
them, man. Shout out to them.
That shit was A1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold this mic the whole time, so
Nah, you good. Nah, go ahead. Let it go.
let it go.
I got you.
He's good at
Nah, don't
Let it go. Yeah, you good. You good.
Oh,
Bam.
there
Right
you go,
there.
bam.
Bam.
There it is. So
Yeah,
now I
on
ain't
there.
gotta
Hey,
go
we gonna make it work.
Yeah, we gonna do something, man.
Hey, my boy Sauce.
accidentally hit.
What's good, man?
Hey, last time I seen you, we was at the other place at the
Yeah,
crib. We
on
was
location.
chilling. Had a nice couple of drinks tonight. You said, you know, I want to come in with a level head.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like to be drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but
man, come on, man.
It was-
That's been part of my problem though.
yeah,
know what I'm saying? I sip a little too much sometimes. So
Yeah.
lately, these last several months, I ain't really been on it. Trying to be a little more healthier too.
Correct.
I was about to say,
that
because
is
last
right.
time you came, you were a little more free. Now it really
Nah,
look
I'm
like it
saying,
was
nah.
personal though now. It really look personal now
Nah,
though.
what I'm trying not to do is like, I'm more listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm more listening.
Okay, well,
But I probably would be more turned up if I was.
but not
Last
ain't
time
anybody
you
being
was-
turned.
That-
What I want to know, my bad, Keith.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
want to know on this journey that you on, like just trying to be more focused and less cloudy. How is it impacting your recording sessions and what you want to put out to the people?
It's like lighting the fire.
Yeah.
It's lighting the fire again for real. It's never, well, I ain't gonna say it's never really went away because I do get like different spurts where I don't write for months, bro.
Mhm.
And that ain't like me. Now I'm coming home every day
Focus.
from work and I'm writing and I'm going over the raps that I already wrote and I'm just like,
Locked
oh,
in.
this shit is it, man.
Mhm.
I just, I'm trying to manifest a budget to be able to shoot a bunch of visuals. Because if I could shoot visuals to a majority of my songs, man, people they're gonna think I'm one of the greats.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of music and I just need to put it in people's faces more. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You ain't heard about the networking chills?
Yeah, I heard about the networking chills, but I haven't been
Shit,
to
try to
one.
lock in, bro. It's been a lot of networking,
Yeah,
a lot
I've
of
been
camera
seeing,
Yeah, it
and
has.
stuff.
everybody.
I actually
got
went
them.
this past Monday, man, for the first time, and that's probably been about the first time I stepped out in months.
Yeah.
And that was a good event,
It was
man.
unity, wasn't it,
Yeah,
though?
it was a good event. I seen him there.
Yeah.
So man, it was
Yeah, I like the events. I like to see the artists be able to benefit a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
I can feel that. I
For
can
real,
feel
for real.
that.
Like
I can feel that.
some type of package. Like I'm not talking down on it. I literally I work. You know what I'm saying? I be having to work. They be having what on Mondays and Tuesdays?
Yeah, but it's like once a Monday. So what I did is I just used like a vacation day.
I just started.
So I was just
I just started a new
Oh
job.
yeah, I feel
boy.
you on this. But I feel you
Nah,
on this.
so
but
90 days I gotta be straight, but nah, that's not the main reason I haven't been going. I just been focused on other stuff, and I don't want to say I don't see no point to it, but I done been doing music so long. It's done been so many open mics and so many. Like I want to keep my mind fresh on stuff that's something that's gonna really benefit
It's important,
Sauze Drippin. Yeah, and it's like getting up with everybody, showing love, and possibly collaborating. That's definitely a plus. But I just felt like I wasn't really tripping about him.
You know, it's all about it's about timing.
True.
Like at the end of the day, if it's only a few artists or certain artists in the upstate, maybe lower state, mid state. Like it's only certain niggas that's not working.
Right.
Like everybody is still chasing their dreams, so they got a 9 to 5 to benefit their dream. You feel me? I mean that's us here on the HTG Podcast. Like bro, like I go to work every day, and then every Thursday I'm coming here to try to do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a platform with my co-hosts and my friends and my family, like to figure out how we can put other people on our platform and go from there. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
Shout out Mary. She said y'all look nice today. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
She done boost his head
You know
up
what
now.
I'm saying?
That's
Oh yeah, I'm still going to the house. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm not going out tonight. I'm
That's
not
our
going-
other co-host. That's our
Yeah,
other co-host.
shout out to Mary Matt. You know what I'm saying?
So,
But on the flip end, like I want to do like a versus between my artist and my DJ. But like I want to know from your perspective, how do you bring an artist into your fold, and then on the flip end, after he say what you say, how do you try to connect with a DJ so you can bring him into your fold so we can all put it on the platform? So that's all I want to know. Like, how do we work that out?
I mean, to me, the first step is getting a good business relationship. Not necessarily knowing about a person personally, becoming their best friend, but just establishing that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I have to know kind of what your vision is to see how I can help you. You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I think what one problem is for instance, if I'm in the club DJing, it's never really enough rapport. It's more of just, hey, I'm hot, play my song. hey man, everybody want to hear my song, man. I'm in here with the whole hood, my hood, play my stuff. You not even, some artists not even really necessarily giving me a name behind it, giving me some kind of hey, what's up? I'm not necessarily saying, yeah, it ain't necessarily coming off rude. You know what I'm saying? But it's I'm not gonna think about you the next day just because your record was good, because you really done nothing for me to stand out. You got to think about it. When the DJ up there working, we have numerous of people coming in and coming out the booth wanting all kind of different types of music, from local music to mainstream music. So if you come up there and you giving the same impression as just a normal patron, I'm not gonna really think about you like that. And it's not even nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? It's just more business versus if I'm trying to service myself to somebody else. Like, if I tell you got a spot and I'm trying to put myself in that spot, I'm gonna make sure that I say something or I introduce myself in a way to where, okay, I'm gonna keep him in mind if I ever. That's kind of the same way with an artist. Like, you know what, that boy came up to me and his song was pretty good. Man, let me play it again. Just off the simple fact of you making that impression on how you coming with your business or how you moving with it.
Correct.
You know what I mean? But I think the first step would just, after that, is kind of bringing them into the fold, is just really having a record that both parties believe in. You get what I'm saying? Like, take I don't know who got a hot record right now that's local, just off the top of my head, y'all can think of.
Real way.
Okay, take him. That might be a hot single for this area, but if he go to a DJ in another area, he might have another single that DJ feel like appeal more to the crowd where he at. So you gotta really find a common ground on, like, this the record we gonna push, this the record we believe in. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I really do feel like the artist may believe in their record and the DJ don't, but in order for it to work, both gotta believe in it.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? I guarantee you it ain't a song on any DJ Drama or Jeezy mixtape that Drama didn't feel it just as much as Jeezy did. He wouldn't have put his stamp on it. So you gotta have a record where both parties kind of agree, and then you put it in rotation. If I believe in his record, I'ma play it for no cost. If I really truly believe in it like it's my own record.
So do you think it benefit the artist to tap in with the DJ right after he do a song and get the feedback from the DJ?
I think it's important for you to get everybody's opinion. You get what I'm saying? I'm not looking for, when I DJ, I'm not looking for one person's opinion. I'm looking on how did I reach the crowd. I'm not looking on how did I reach these people who pop 10 bottles over here. I'm looking at how I reach that. So you always keep your options of expansion open. You know what I mean? That's why I agree with what he's saying about not going out and it not being beneficial, but in a way you also kind of selling yourself short, because it could be that one time you come, that's the opportunity that's there for you. You get what I'm saying? Like it's the opportunity that you might been waiting for that might really benefit you, and it was right there up under your nose. So I wouldn't say just necessarily don't go, or you've been rapping for so long. And I do agree with you of it do got to be a little bit more coordinated as far as being able to get in touch with people. I do think at that network and chill, it should be an area just for DJs to sit.
Nah, what I was speaking on is like, okay, let's just say it's a networking event, but give away something. Big Boy music video, or a Say Cheese post, a World Star post, like for real, like help one of the artists for real.
Right.
What I see is everybody just want to show off their song.
Okay.
Everybody just wants somebody to listen to their music.
I can feel that.
I can
feel that. Yeah, I can definitely feel that.
I'm like somewhat of an old head with the local music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the direction I'm trying to go is way light years past. Hey, check my son got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna drop my music. I don't care. I'm not expecting for nobody. I'm not really trying to get people to really listen to it. Like I'm putting my music out because the universe gonna make this shit happen.
Correct.
I'm trying to you know, like Atlanta, like LA, New York, you know what I'm saying?
Places like that.
But that's the type of energy we need to be putting into our artists around here. Like, let's fly somebody to New York for a label meeting.
Yeah.
But what if so my rebuttal to you is this. What if it is somebody there that has that same vision
Yeah.
that you got? You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
I understand
I'm just
that
saying
they
just
hadn't
the
brought
fact that
them
you
there
not
yet. They
just
hadn't
the-
brought them there yet.
but just the fact of you not showing up limits you a little bit. It's just my opinion as a
Yeah,
DJ.
that's your opinion.
You get what I'm
That's
saying?
your opinion.
It limits you a little bit because you may, man, listen, just me and him, he seen me and him outside. I probably talked to 3 or 4 guys. I never knew they rapped. I never heard of their music, but they was real good guys. And now I'm researching them, and I'm looking at their music. You get what I'm saying?
It's just like
and-
saying, listen to my music.
So tell me
It ain't nothing else
so,
behind that though. Like you
So-
gonna listen to their song, but what
Tell-
that gonna do for them?
so tell me this out. Like, how do you feel? Like, what's your approach when it comes to somebody listening to your music? How do you approach them?
You gotta think big, bitch.
Yeah.
Can't you think it's small? You gotta
Yeah.
think big,
So
bitch.
I mean,
You
at
gotta
the end of the
think
day,
big.
like, so tell me
Oh.
this. So, all right, this is what I'm gonna take. I'm gonna bring it to. So what? So
What you trying
even
to
though we talking local, I want to bring it to a. Let's bring it to a mass appeal.
Okay.
BMF, Big Meech. I do this thing on the left, but I want this on the right. I got Jeezy, I got Blue. When I come to the club, do you think it takes buying the whole club? Because I was listening to and what's the dude name? DJ Self from New York. He was like, Meech walked in the club. He was like, bro, I got let's say it was $500,000. Y'all close at 2. Keep this shit open to 6 or 4 or whatever it may be. Everything free. But the only thing you can play is a Jeezy song and a Blue Da Vinci song. And you gotta pay Jeezy, Blue Da Vinci. Jeezy, Blue Da Vinci. Do you think it takes a crowd, or do you think it takes like me just as a person just building that personal relationship with a DJ or a club owner or something like that? How do you want to approach it when you want people to hear your music?
I think it's the music. It's not
Yeah.
the person. It don't matter about Big Meat. Big Meats could have bought that club out and paid for everything. If them girls ain't dancing to that shit,
Yeah.
they don't like that shit. They don't give a damn.
Correct.
They drunk. They want to dance like Jeezy, bro. Jeezy still dropping.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So his music hot, his sound hot, the beats hot. So it's the music.
Correct.
I don't know though, bro, but do you think Jeezy would have went as far if he didn't have that impact? And it's kind of like Meech created the impact for him though.
Yeah, it created his persona.
So, like I'm saying, like,
but
with
the
the-
music still Jesus.
With the networking event, bro, right? Like you was just saying, like I want to shoot visuals.
Hey,
I want to
hold up. Shout out to Come Up. Shout out to my boy Seal. Putting
Yeah,
them
shout
on.
out to
Shout out
Come
to
Up,
Visions.
Seal,
Yeah, shout
the
out
whole
to Sid.
gang.
Come
But
up.
with the networking event, right? And I feel what you're saying. But
Man, y'all making this like I'm talking down.
No.
That's how the viewers gonna think.
No.
though.
I'm not.
no,
Hey,
we
I
not
wanna
talking
be
about
out
it.
It's
there.
good.
I'm not.
It's,
Yeah.
it's good. I'm saying for me personally, I don't feel like it's beneficial for Javon, Sauze Drippin.
Yeah.
I got my mind on some other stuff right now. I'm trying to go like a different direction.
But it's your perspective. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
my,
my-
like,
that's-
me
that's my
personally,
perspective.
he went out there to the networking event. I have not went to one.
That was my first one I went to.
I'm HTG Podcast. He HTG Podcast. She is. He went out there as Cash Out, represent HTG Podcast
Yeah, it's a lot
and
of
Stripper
artists
Cash
who
Out.
knew, like,
So
some
everybody
girls
knew.
just now dropped their first song, like
Yeah.
they trying to network. I understand that. I got hundreds of songs online.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's a different little platform.
So what I'm saying, like, so what we're breaking it down to is like a DJ and an artist. What I'm breaking it down to is, how do you feel like you need to break your music,
Break my
and then as a DJ,
Let
how
me
do
take
he
my
feel?
coat off, cause we
Cause
get in that deep.
it's
We
a
get
good
in that deep now,
it's a
dog.
good concept though,
Yeah.
because you got a DJ that know music, you got an artist that been in the game, you got a young
think
lady
it
who
take-
we wanna. At the end of the day, when we make music as an artist, the women gonna dictate the music, and then you got two dudes right here that just on some shit like, hey, we just want to have a conversation. So it's more like a perspective, like, bro, you put your music out, you got hot music. How do you want to present it to the people? Do you want to put it out, Do you want to kiss somebody's ass? Do you want to pay
feel
somebody?
I feel like
you know what I'm
you
saying?
got-
Like, what do we got to do to make sure that South
what
Carolina
you gotta
move
do
forward?
is-
Or
what you gotta
Greenville?
do is your music gotta be it gotta be hot. It gotta
Correct.
be some type of if your music ain't hot, it's just something about you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like young Nudie. He ain't just like a hot rapper, but
He got music.
man, people really feel it. He got a real big fan base. So it takes having some decent music, being different, and consistently dropping videos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people won't pay attention at first, but then they're like, damn, this dude, he keep dropping. They're like, oh, okay, I like that one. After you done that 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, consistently, people like, oh shit, he the truth. Like, bro, I love your music. Like, when you dropping something else, that's what it's gonna take. Building a core fan base. You can buy your way, but it's gonna sizzle out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And see what you were saying, so like we had AWOL and Cuzzo Carolina on the podcast a few weeks ago, right? I knew who Cuzzo Carolina was. AWOL, he from the hood. I know him. They did a versus, right?
Yeah.
They did a versus at Palmetto Willis.
Yeah.
Bro, after they did that versus, it was like people was like, damn, let me run it. Like I'm seeing more content with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So it's more like, let's figure out how to find the people that we need to
break the algorithm.
to break it
Now,
a
that
little
was
bit. You know what I'm saying?
Because
that's a lit event.
AWOL kind of
Yeah.
broke the algorithm a little bit, because if you watch AWOL post, like Cuzzo Carolina said, it took for them to beep online to get everybody to start listening to their music.
Correct.
You get what
that
I'm
was like
saying?
some-
So
some
now,
industry shit.
but
like,
look
that
though,
was
so now AWOL is on their neck. He dropping every day.
Back to
You
back.
get what I'm saying? And what I was saying
Keeping
with
the
you, bro,
momentum.
with the networking event, I get what you're saying though, bro, but you got niggas like me that ain't never shot a video in my life, bro. I'm there with a camera.
Yeah.
But you need a visual.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you might got a
Damn,
dude
bro,
who
you got
want
the
to,
camera now, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You might got a dude who want to be a cameraman, and you need a cameraman. Both of y'all might be shorter, you might be up, and he might be up, or you might be down, but y'all can come together in unity, and he can help put them visuals out. Just like me, I'm trying to do the content creating. I ain't know nothing about content creating, but I got a homegirl, Mary Mack. She got a lot of followers. She be with rappers and all that. She surely teaching me how to content create.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Then we've been up here all this time. She ain't never taught me.
Right.
But at that network event, we building, and she like, oh, don't do your camera like that. Do it like, and it just teaching me something. I might not be benefiting to where I can see like, oh, I'm about to blow up, but I'm benefiting still.
Right.
And people looking at me like, bro, like I done got, since the first networking event, bro, I done had like 3-4 artists that's like you, that's want me to come to shows with them, record them, do all this and that. And it's working better for me. I'm in the studio with people.
Yeah.
Like right now, you go to the studio, bro, I come to your studio, bro, I shoot the visual with you in the studio.
Right.
And then we can put that shit together and we can create a visual for your project.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I might not be the best cameraman, but it's a
And on top of that, and on top of that, you still on a media run, bro, cause you know everybody that you fuck with. Cause you done dropped a couple videos later. You done dropped a couple
I know
interviews
you
lately.
ain't down in it, bro. I just want to sway your
Yeah.
perception a little bit, cause you can, like, since I did the first networking, bro, I've damn near been booked. I got somebody asked me to go to Marietta with them Friday. Somebody asked me to go to Atlanta with them Saturday. So I gotta go.
This nigga talking about a girl, man.
No, bro. De Niro asked me to go to Marietta with them.
Okay.
Coop, that new boy, that's it right there.
Okay.
Saturday I
Coop
gotta record
City,
my
shout out my
food,
boy.
Drink Bell, Chemo.
Shout
I
out
gotta
all
record
them.
all of them, and I'm a rookie, bro. I don't know nothing what I'm doing.
Oh, for real.
So I'm just saying
See,
it's a big
okay, hold on,
opportunity.
time out.
Time out.
You just threw out a bunch of key points that prove what I'm trying to say, bro. You saying like you ain't never done this before, you a rookie, I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't got time for that. I've been doing music since I've been 8 years old.
So
Yeah.
you need
You
straight
know what
drop.
I'm talking about? Straight drop, yeah, for sure. Like
Okay.
this,
Can I challenge you?
A1.
Can I challenge you for a question?
Visuals and engineering. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I
I'm
challenge
gonna
you
give
real
y'all
quick?
10 minutes to challenge each other. I
don't-
got
don't-
a topic for y'all.
This what I would say. You probably, I haven't listened to it. Not one of your songs.
Facts.
No disrespect. You probably got some heat.
Facts.
Versus, let's just all be honest. it's some bullshit getting played on the radio right now.
Correct.
But them artists had to have somebody see their vision in the same way that they did to take them to that point to where now that what we would call bullshit getting played on the radio. And I just think that's what everybody here kind of trying to say. Like, at some point in time, it's about getting that straight drop what you want, but it
Who
can
you
come.
know.
But who you know can come from anywhere.
But that's the thing.
You get what I'm saying? Who you know can
It's
can
like,
come
I got
from
my
anywhere.
videographers, I got my engineers, I got my graphic designers. It's like, y'all gotta understand where I'm coming from too, and
So
understand my expertise
you investing.
on doing this.
You doing the right things. I'm just saying, even with what you got with what your team, you having your own team. I don't got a team.
I ain't got no team. It's just me.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, if you got a visualizer, if you got people that's in place to handle certain things when it come to bringing your music product to life, that's a team. You get what I'm saying? So I would definitely say even your team in itself will find new avenues that you would never know to put you out there more. Yeah, I mean, I just done read too many stories about rappers that ain't even rapping no more. Maybe done had 2 albums, but it's just crazy how some random coincidence made them a star overnight. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just always because they kept their mind open to new opportunities. You get what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, like with this podcast,
how we ganging up on them?
We-
my boy.
I ain't ganging up on you, guys.
So
I ain't ganging
what
up on you.
I
I ain't
want
ganging
to
up on
bring,
you.
what I want to do is a perspective. Like, bro, you done been on. Me and bro know each other. We done did some shit behind the scenes, and then it was more like the artist and the DJ. But what I wanted to bring it to was the foundation of the music and the foundation of life, the woman. How much power do we give to the woman? We got Jazz representing tonight. You know what I'm saying? I want her to speak on things instead of being here looking so beautiful and looking
They
like.
was going back and forth.
I'm gonna give you a moment.
Cookies and cream, little Hershey bar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So what I want to know from the male perspective, and before we get to the male perspective, I want to know about the woman's perspective. Like, what do you feel as a woman supporting a man or your counterpart with their dreams, their job, and their career? How do you feel that plays a part in life?
It plays a major part.
Speak up. Slide.
You saying regardless of what they do?
Whatever they doing, like how does a woman play a part in a male moving forward in life?
Moving forward, like if they
positive.
if they are their counterpart.
Yeah, your nigga. How do you play a part with your nigga moving forward?
How do you play a part of his success?
Yeah, he confused me. That's like, is it how or how does it play?
Yeah, now how do you? How do you, being so beautiful and a sexy young lady, how do you play a part in moving your nigga forward?
Affirmations. I motivate him every day. I make sure I tell, like, even though we ain't rich, I tell him he rich every day.
Mm-hmm.
I tell him, that I tell him I'm proud of him for how far he has came.
Mm-hmm.
I acknowledge the things I see him already doing, and I show, if I come in contact with things that I know can help him. Sometimes he be for it because he a little stubborn. Sometimes he with it. Sometimes he not, And I take it with stride because, like I say, we are human. We have our own ways of moving and adapting. But every day I just make sure you a king. You can have the village you want. You just gotta stay focused. Don't let this distract you. That's just trying to keep you and make you go back here. Like every day.
Okay,
Even when we ain't on the best of terms, every day.
But look though, Jack, that might be you, but shout out my boy Arson, Lil Wayne, fuck with it. But my boy Arson made a song. He was like, she told me I'll never be Lil Wayne.
Oh, see,
so it's basically women like, if you 30,
they still can motivate in a negative way.
33 and I'm rapping, and you looking at me like, nigga, you too old to be rapping. What the hell you doing? You feel me? And that happened. They play a bigger part with men and why they stop rapping and shit like that. So how do you think, like, what do you feel about that when women be down in a nigga dream?
So, okay, if I'm with a man and he older and he wanna rap and I feel like okay, I would just be
See how
like,
you your whole attitude.
No.
Sound like you about to diss.
It's like,
I'm
listen.
really not.
But
No.
listen,
I want
it
to
already
rap. I want to rap. I want to be a rap. I'm 30. I'm about to
It
be
already
37.
sound
I
like,
want to rap.
I already know this a no. Like in the
Yeah,
nigga head,
yeah.
we already thinking like this gonna be a hard no right here. Like this a hard.
Y'all ain't even let her finish.
Yeah, she
Okay,
about to
go
go.
ahead,
We had a little break. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah,
Go ahead and do your
go
thing. Hey, I appreciate Sauce because we be
this
talking
your
over
dream,
people.
And this your passion, cool. So if this don't work out, what we got next lined up? Okay, if that don't work out, what we got next lined up? I'm not never knocking you. Just always have a backup plan. Period.
These women is not like that nowadays.
Well, I disagree. I disagree though. My woman is like that though.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can really honestly say, she ain't necessarily with all the affirmations and stuff like that, but it's more of like she light a fire in my ass. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of times for me, you know, I ain't scared to say it. You know, I done had issues with depression and stuff like that. So, you know, she approached me differently with it. It was more like, look, you better than this, but it was in a tough love kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like she really every day I wake up, she really light a certain type of fire in me to really believe I can go accomplish the world type shit. You get what I'm saying? But it don't always come out pretty. And I don't never mistake it from downing me because I know it's from a place of love. You know what I'm saying? Now, our women got a little mouth to them. You know what I'm saying? Got a little, you know, when you really with your soulmate, I feel like, our woman, you go.
Women be disrespectful,
Listen, man.
bro.
Nah, I don't know what you done experienced, bro. I don't know what you done experienced. I done experienced the good, the bad, and the ugly. I done been with my woman 7 years, bro.
I know, but I'm just
We
saying.
done been
you
through a
choosing
lot.
to deal with it.
I'm not choosing to deal. I'm very happy. My woman made me very. I don't have to choose to deal with anything. You get what I'm saying? I love my woman because I feel like that's my person. We done been through everything.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we
But
done
you
been
don't
through
even know-
everything.
But then like you say, they didn't let me talk. How do you know? What do you consider
But he just
disrespect?
said that. Now I'm going out. I be going out what people say. He's like, yeah, now she do got a little mouth now.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
everybody,
just
nobody
going
is
off of-
perfect.
If somebody say that, then that mean like
They
low key
disrespectful?
they be cussing your ass out or some shit like that.
No, I
No,
disagree.
no, bro.
That's what I was about to say. I agree with
No,
him on that.
come on. Okay, hold on. Can you honestly sit here and say that if you in a relationship, think about it, me and this woman done been in a relationship 7 years, you think we both done said the right thing to each other in 7
no.
years that
Nah,
ain't
I
made
ain't-
each
I
other
ain't-
mad?
no, I
So
ain't
that's
said that.
that's the same thing as having a little mouth. She done said something smart, or I done said something smart,
What
or
you think?
or you know, that's just so your nigga ain't never said nothing smart to you.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Disrespectful though.
Not disrespectful, but
he
I mean,
definitely gonna
That's how I
shade.
took it when you
He
said like that.
definitely
She got a
gonna
little
shade.
mouth.
Yeah.
Time
Oh,
out.
everybody get attitudes. I thought you were talking about like, yeah, she
Nah.
talking shit.
Nah.
So he saying like,
Nah.
oh, he saying he taking disrespect as
That's how
actually
he-
disrespect.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm thinking he just saying like
No.
kind of
No.
throwing
But
shade.
though,
like-
Hey, I don't know if my old lady watching. Let me let it be known. My old lady do not disrespect me. She treat me like a king.
Shout out to
At the
her.
house. Shout out to
agree.
May.
I
love
agree
you.
with Sauze though.
Like I'm telling you.
I do agree with Sauce though, but Sauce, I would have to say though, we gotta learn how to vet women differently though.
True.
What?
Vet,
Yeah,
like pick
true.
them right. You feel me? Cause sometimes, bro, like that's why I was telling you about my shit. Like sometimes, bro, I did to put us with a female, and then later on we be like,
Wow.
this bitch crazy as hell.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? Instead of us looking at her from the outside like, well, the bitch was in the club every night when I first started
Remember
talking
to
to
talk to her,
I
yeah.
knew two dudes was trying to talk to
Talk
her
to
at
her,
the
yeah, same time, yeah.
You feel me? She did used to
Yeah.
not answer her phone for the first 2 months. Talk. You get what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
yeah, I mean,
You
so
speaking facts though,
that's
boy.
why, that's
You
why,
speaking facts.
that's why I was telling you what I was saying off camera about. I done had a good girl and I done had a bad girl. Now that I experienced both, bro, it ain't that. I know how to go for the right thing. I can see it now.
Hey y'all, time out. Can I ask her a question then since you talking about that?
Correct.
Do you think black men choose the right women?
Let's go. Preach, my brother.
No.
I'm asking her. I want the woman
Go
perspective. Do
ahead.
you think black men choose the right women?
I'm gonna be
A
honest with
success.
you.
I'm talking about successful. Just think of some successful black men you know. Do you think they choose the right
Be
women?
honest.
I just think this society as a whole is fucked up.
Let me
The
times it
way
up.
people
Hold on,
moving and reacting and like how y'all say, I agree with y'all. A lot of women don't think like me. Like I talk to some of my friends and she might be like, fuck that, I ain't doing that, this, that, and I be like, but friend, you can't. And she be like, man, fuck, friend, fuck that. I done been through too much, but at the end of the day, we all been through shit. You still gotta respect the person. They gotta respect you. Y'all still gotta be able to want to understand each other. And if y'all ain't doing that, what the fuck y'all doing?
There you go.
Move on, move around. Period. Cause we ain't doing that. We're bringing each other down. It's draining as fuck.
And it's really just based off trauma because you already coming in like thinking like, what this nigga gonna do? Or what this woman gonna do? But if you was free and you was exalted of all shit, guess what? You'll be cool on it. That's just how I feel. And then on top of that, like, bro, I do got a point though, man.
I ain't saying you got a point. It is some disrespect from women out here.
And choose. Now you gotta define choose.
Yeah, it is
now
some
choose
disrespect
to deal with or choose like, bro, I was ready to marry my old lady. If it went for my fuck ups.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? If it went for my own personal shit that I do, I would have married my old lady.
But
You know
I'm
what
at
saying?
that point now though.
You know what I'm saying?
Where I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty like where I'm ready.
I'm ready.
But see,
I'm ready,
but
man.
see, the difference between me and you is
Oh, you ain't married yet, bro?
Nah.
I ain't dealt with myself. So before I get married, I know I got to deal with myself.
Correct.
I
Hey,
got to.
you got to be one with yourself before you be one with somebody else.
I think
Because-
I ain't gonna lie. Even before you get that feeling of like, all right, man, it's time to go ahead and you gotta have that moment with yourself, like, all right, like just the.
Am I playing or am I serious?
Yeah, like you gotta detox. Kind of, I call it like detox my own
That's
brain.
right, that's right.
Like just kind of like just really just get all the negative, seeing groupies in the club every night type shit out my mind and just really
Lock in.
lock in. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get to the point
What's
where you
up,
see
Sauze?
it.
Talk to
I'm
us.
not about to
I
say.
want Sauze to talk,
Sauze
man.
ain't-
He
Sauze-
say-
Sauze-
Sauze-
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
already said he went with that.
Sauze
I'm
ain't
not
with that
about to
shit,
say
man.
shit, 'cause nah, I ain't in that.
All right, so that, all right, look. So to get out that, we know we need to have a good woman as our foundation.
Yeah, he did say
Um,
that.
We know that we got a DJ, we got an artist. Everybody got different perspective how they want to perceive, how they want to present. You know what I'm saying? And that's great. You know what I'm saying? We got new things coming, and we're gonna get to that. What I want to know is this. So what? Like, I was watching the news. I was talking to my mother today, getting on my nerves. So without going too much detail, but like, hey, we travel to Mexico. We're going for one reason.
Yeah,
we can't laugh.
That's
You know what I'm
a
saying?
real topic.
You know,
That is a real.
So
That is a real
we,
topic.
with what's getting presented to us, hey, we go to Mexico, we're going to get a tummy tuck or whatever, cartel, kidnap, kill type stuff. With American doctors in our United States of America, and then why do you feel like people like to go to what they see on social media to have these different type of upgrades in life, or do you feel like we can stay in America to do it? Because I don't want to go to a country and get kidnapped and killed because I look a certain type of way. So how do, like, with y'all, like with the summer coming up and the vacations coming, like, how do y'all feel about safe travels with what we've been seeing, like people getting killed outside of the countries and stuff like that?
Me personally, I wanted to speak on this, man, a little bit. Me personally, like when I was with my girlfriend, like she used to want to go different places, but I be paying attention to the news, paying attention to different stuff that's going on in other countries. And people been getting kidnapped, people been getting killed. Like in Mexico with the hotel rooms, it was like carbon dioxide poisoning.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Passing them out.
Stuff been happening so much, bro. But I'm not trying to put women down, but women they not paying attention to that shit. They like, bro, I got my tax money. I'm trying to go to Mexico. Like, y'all gonna go
Not
with me?
tax
Like,
money.
I'm finna do this shit. The niggas like, niggas already like, God damn, cartels and shit over there for real. But
Yeah.
they gonna go try it to be with her, protect her. I don't feel like she went over there for no tummy tuck.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Bro,
Yeah,
she
so
ain't
y'all
over
don't
there. She
believe
don't
shit?
even look like that type. I'm saying, she don't look like she trying to be a Instagram model to get a tummy tuck. I feel like they was gonna try to pull the play, and it looked like they was in a white van.
Yeah.
Do you know the conspiracy on it? Know they were saying they thought there was Haitian drugs.
Yeah, they thought it was
They
smugglers.
They was saying they look black, but they look like
Some Haitian.
yeah.
Yeah. It might have been a drug play, bro. We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You just what the story gotta be when you get killed.
And they ain't trying to go to Mexico anyway, and they over there warring.
They
trying to
warring
go
hard.
over there.
They warring hard.
These niggas is going against the police. Y'all want to go over there and have a vacation?
Right.
Ain't nowhere in hell.
I ain't trying to be in my little jacuzzi in the AK-47
So you trying to go to
spray.
Ukraine or something?
No.
Hell no, ain't nobody trying to go no damn Ukraine.
I mean, I work with enough Mexicans. I don't want to go over there and see a whole bunch of them. Yeah, like,
Shout out my Spanish
yeah,
folks.
shout out my essays here,
Yeah.
Pablo at work. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, they was from South Carolina, right?
That's crazy. And that's why I say it hit home, because it's Myrtle Beach. Y'all drive 20 hours maybe?
So they drove.
Yeah,
They
they
was about
drove,
to get,
bro.
So hold on.
Stuff that
Let
van.
me get this story correct. So they drove to
South Carolina.
South Carolina,
Myrtle Beach.
to Myrtle Beach,
It's trafficking, man.
and
drive.
when I know if hold on. First of all, let's just back it up. I'm a common sense person. I do use like common sense process of elimination.
Correct.
First of all, if you getting your body done, you planned that.
Correct.
You didn't just wake up one day when your tax money hit and say,
The
you
plan-
know what?
the plan
I'm gonna
sound
go get me
good.
a new ass. You know what I'm saying?
The plan
So
sound good.
So you
Right.
you did all of that.
Right.
So I know at some point in time, if it was realistic body surgery done, you gonna fly. Because coming back driving, you can't.
You don't supposed to be on the plane when after you had the surgery.
Oh,
they
you
don't want
gotta
on
be
the
in that
plane.
back
But you
seat, though. You gotta be on the trunk.
you can't. I
After a
know
few
personally
days,
you
after
can
a few days, yeah, a few
So
days.
normally a girl,
Maybe you didn't have the money for
a girl would get what is called?
They stay by the beat,
They
though.
get it, but you get a recovery house.
cover
You get a recovery house, so you can recover. So that's why the drive don't make sense to me, because you just would have recovered, stayed there 2-3 days, whatever it is, when you cleared the fly and came back. Because
Correct.
there's no way, even if you stayed there 2-3 days and drove back, you would have to be laid out in a white van. I don't know what kind of van they
That's how
drove.
my homegirl was.
You would have had to be laid out on the back seat, because you can't sit up in no seat and go all the way back from Mexico to Myrtle Beach,
That's
right?
how my homegirl
It
was,
ain't even
though.
medically possible.
When
She's
she
gonna
came
be
back,
bleeding
she
all
was
up.
in the trunk. Like, I got a video of her laughing at her getting out of the trunk, backing up, laying down. So he's right, though.
Yeah, so you gotta keep that, you know,
And
you
for
swole.
20 hours?
Twen-
Ain't
nah.
no way.
Whatever hours it was.
I can't,
But look at all the time that they had that they could have turned around. I've been like, man, all right, man, we doing too much. Let's go to this hotel. Let's get some food in the morning. Let's take our ass back fucking home.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I'm just saying, like, traveling to, like, when you want to, like, do you really, okay, let's take it off that situation. Personally, do you really want to go to another country to try to make a play and you don't know who you're dealing with?
Yeah, bro.
But
Frank
this-
Lucas,
But
man.
don't cheap as hell in Mexico, bro.
But do you want, like, at the end of, like, do you really want to risk it like that?
Whoa.
I mean, I believe in the saying, scared money don't make no
I
money.
ain't gonna be done like them now.
I ain't
But I
going to
mean-
Mexico. I go to California.
Yeah, I might do Cali.
Let me go to a dispensary.
I ain't going
before
over
I
there,
go.
yeah. I ain't going to no.
I'm gonna tell you what I said back. 10 years ago, I would have been down.
Yeah.
10 years ago, I would
They
have been
probably
down.
got bricks.
No years ago, I wouldn't have been down to go over there to no Mexico with nobody doing nothing
Bro,
with
listen.
nobody I don't know.
Tell me this.
You just gotta
Have
be
you,
close.
I just think
have you ever typed?
I couldn't do it.
I know we getting off subject, and I don't really want to talk about it. 'Cause I ain't got the facts. But have you ever typed in YouTube Mexican cartel punishment?
Yeah.
Bro, I done seen a person alive and they cut both of their arms off.
Ooh, you gotta be sick to type that in.
All I watch is El Chapo, and I watch all that Mexican shit. But bro, you be alive and they cut your arms off and they be looking at you like, yeah, how you doing? They skin niggas alive over there. Bro, I'm not going over there for no plug.
Yeah, I'm with Scoop. I'm not going.
I'm not going there. But then again, like my girl was like, hey, we gonna go to Mexico I like, no, we can go to Puerto Rico. We're not going to Mexico. Like, bro, I'm not finna, cause see, me personally, as what I like to see, I wanna see Chapo's ranch and all that shit. I need to see it in a helicopter. But the thing is, if they got the missile launchers too. They might shoot you down in the sky. Man, fuck that, nigga. I watch that shit on Netflix every day.
Yeah.
But that shit crazy. Bro, think about this. Do you want to go to Mississippi in a sundown city at night?
Hell no.
Yeah,
I be thinking about that. I don't watch some shit on them.
I always.
You feel me?
Alabama too.
You want to go to Alabama?
Alabama too though.
You want to go to Arkansas type
Alabama
shit?
type. Yeah, Alabama
Come
too,
on,
man. They
do-
real rough with that shit.
Do you want to
man.
do that? Why you want to go to Mexico where you can't even reach somebody? The young lady that got beat up in Mexico, bro, we still ain't got no justice for her. So now we got a whole nother subject. Now Biden got to wake up out his sleep and get his clone
But her
to wake up
friends
and come
did
there and be
that
like,
to her, though, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Her
you know what I'm
friends
saying?
did that to
We
her.
got so much going on, like, bro.
Wasn't they from North Carolina?
Yeah, her
They were from
friends.
North Carolina.
Yeah, her friends did that to her though.
Yeah, we
I think that
showing
was a
out.
setup though. I think that girl pissed her friends off prior to that. Some kind of altercation came, and when she got to Mexico, they knew they was gonna kill her.
Yeah.
But I don't give a damn. Ain't none of my friends piss me off that bad to where I'm gonna sit back and plot to kill you.
You don't watch enough Netflix.
I don't think
You don't watch
think
Netflix.
I don't
Stranger
think they
Danger.
plotted to kill. I just think they
Y'all
was
don't watch
drunk.
it.
up.
Y'all
I
don't
think
watch
they was
enough
drunk
You think they
and
just wanna beat
motherfucker
up?
went too far.
Yeah.
Cause I done got in a fight with a motherfucker where that anger it's just
But
like
she
a bull,
wouldn't even
bro.
fighting back. So why are you still?
And you know what they do? You know what they do to people? They make them kick your ass even worse
Oh,
when you don't fight back.
Correct.
man, you alright, bro?
Nah, I'm just saying though. No, bro, cause I know, bro. I done got there, you know what I'm saying? I done been in that,
It
right?
seemed like you
Okay.
had a real
It's
flashback right there.
worse.
They're like,
I just feel
get
like
worse,
they already
like.
had animosity. Like even before, I feel like they really wouldn't. No.
They weren't
Hell
vibing.
nah. They weren't really rocking like that anyway. For it to be that deep that they plan to go down all the way to another country to beat her up. Come on now.
I think some trans.
What I'm saying, that's
Hey,
what I'm saying. Between
niggas flying girls out of the country
going
to get
from-
some ass. That's all they want to do.
Oh man, that's
He would've
crazy,
left.
man. You would wait, yeah, you
They
would.
gay.
I just want to get y'all off this. I don't want to kill nobody.
Yeah, I don't want to kill nobody neither,
Yeah.
but it is crazy. Niggas do to be flying girls out of town just to get the twat though.
It's
Got
crazy.
that money to play around
I'm
with.
saying it's crazy though, but I ain't had the money to do it yet. So.
But see, Sauze, as you as an artist,
Okay.
once you hit that plateau,
Okay.
like, is we flying them out or nah?
You breaking up the catalog?
Mm.
Nah, we ain't flying them out. I'm a little bit older, bro. We ain't flying them out because it's too much risk. And then if I'm really trying to brand myself, I don't got time to be getting into no little flimsy scandals with no little scallywags,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I
I
feel you on
wanna
that.
I wanna be one of the upper echelon type
Correct.
artists. I ain't
Real.
trying to be no little like
NDA.
yeah, like or if I'm gonna get a woman that's like lit, like she's a star, celebrity, or you know, a businesswoman that's
That's dope.
lit, and I ain't gotta I ain't into all that.
I like your style. I like your style, son.
He really Virgo on right now though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You really
I'm
Virgo
saying,
on though, bro.
appreciate
He the
that.
real
Yeah, he a real
definition of
Virgo.
a Virgo.
Alright, so my last thing I
My
want to talk
Virgo
about.
friend, she ain't tap in tonight. Shut up, I'm gonna have to send this to you, baby.
Them-
Shout out to the Virgos.
Shout out to the Virgos, shout out to the Tauruses, the Pisces, the
Aquarius.
Scorpios, Aquarius,
Yeah, Team
Libras.
Aquarius.
Councils, man.
Team
Shout,
Aquarius sitting
shout,
right here.
shout out to the Cancers. Shout out to the no good ass people. You feel me? So they're my last question to everybody, right? In life, how do you define success?
Got to answer that already.
Tell me.
Being at peace, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's success. Like if you at a point in your life where you like, damn, I'm at peace. You made it. Because this whole world that we live in is it's trying to push us towards the total opposite of that.
Correct.
And we we can't even listen to since I just been chilling to myself for real, it's like now I'm back listening to myself in my own goddamn conscience.
Right.
Instead of moving out somebody else's heartbeat. You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
I'm saying I wouldn't know unless I fell off. You feel me?
Correct.
Right.
So I fell off and it was good. It was good. I
So that's
appreciate it. I
fine.
appreciate the fall off.
Correct.
Now that I done came, now that I'm getting better with what's going on.
Let
I done grew up.
me ask this. So I was having a talk. Tell me, how important is it for young boys or men to have experience?
Experience with what?
Life, period, with how to handle situations.
Handle situations, you gotta go through it. It ain't no book to it.
But do you think it's important though? Do you think
Yeah.
men need the experience to be successful?
I think
Yeah, you
men
gotta
need
go through
to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
know
go
what I'm
through
saying?
it.
Failure is, to me, you know, in my experience, failure has been his best teacher.
Correct.
You know, I can't tell you how many times I had to get it wrong to get it right. You know what I'm saying? So, and still get it wrong. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I done thought I done had it all to where I was happy and successful, and then I done lost it all. And then when I lost it all, I realized it was something in that plan that I didn't do right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't necessarily I was just a complete failure or a complete fuck up, but it was something that a mistake that I made that I couldn't see. So God had to humble me and be like, look, this is where you really went wrong at right here. So next time I open this door for you, or I open this better door for you, this how you need to move. So I definitely would say, yeah, boys need experience. You know what I'm saying? They need life experiences. You know, it's cool to let them go out here and mess up, as long as they ain't doing that to really detriment their life or themselves. You know, prime example, John Morant. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you know.
But reverse it though. What about women? Do women need experience? Because my argument would be that experienced women become masculine, and it's up.
I don't think it could be a gender thing. Like, you can't split the gender on just a person itself going through life experiences. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody, every individual, whether you're a man or a woman, is going to go through something in life that's going to teach them something. So everybody needs that. You know, it can't be just a man go through this. Now, could your life experience journey be harder than the next? Yeah.
Gender fluid.
Yeah. You know, could it be an easier life experience for a woman than it is for a man?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because especially for black men, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a whole lot easier for them in my mind, but they still have to have some kind of trial, some kind of failure to where they learn from it.
Okay, but what I would think, like with the black community, and it's no matter where they at, because black people in general, I think in this era that we in, we got a lot of more well-experienced women and less experienced men.
But that come from the father figures though. I don't really think that's life though.
So you don't think the men not being experienced come from the mama's shelter?
No, because I had a man that's not my biological father that raised me.
I think it comes both ways though.
But I really think, well, I'm just saying I think a black man needs some kind of leadership in his life.
That's true.
You can't tell me that it ain't been some kind of successful black man, whether it's not their father, their uncle, you know, some OG from the hood telling them right from wrong that he lived 2 or 3 houses down from, some kind of mentorship. Women don't really need that as much, in my opinion. They don't really need that as much as a black man. You know what I'm saying? Because women, you already kind of got big mama or your mama, you know what I'm saying? More than
not even that. Like women, we was talking about women, we are naturally nurturers. Like it just comes natural. So it's certain things that we might not have to experience in order to be able to adapt to.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, but I do feel like I get where he coming from too, far as like I went through phases. Like I feel like I'm really like at a peaceful spot and vibrating high right now to the point where I'm not acting masculine. But I went through that phase too because of my experience and the damage and like I say trying to heal. I would come. I had a dude one time before tell me, he said you act too much like a nigga for me. He said if I wanted a nigga, I'd be gay.
But that come from
But
experience though.
Yeah,
that come
it
from
was
you being
just like
experienced.
it was just like I carried myself like motherfucker, I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not finna chase you. I'm not finna shit. If you wanna go fuck off, shit, stand up, then go fuck off. And when I see you, I might act like I ain't never met you before. Like, and he couldn't stand that I carried myself like that. But then I had to backpedal and be like, okay, but at the same time, a man don't want a female that is over masculine.
And a woman don't want no sensitive ass female. And that's why I say that
You mean
men,
since that
men should be more experienced. That's like You got a little girl in the sun. Boy, go outside, boy.
But I got
Keep
both.
your ass in the house.
But I got both though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got a
but
16-year-old daughter. I got an 8-year-old son.
You would want to shelter your daughter though, but you would want your son to experience how to protect himself, how to make money, how to do this, and you would want your daughter to be able to take care of herself, but be submissive enough to get the right man that she want to take care of.
Nah,
But that
I went raise my.
because
I'm
my
gonna be.
mom and daddy sheltered me, and they was strict. As far as me, I wasn't able to do the shit all my friends was able to do,
True,
like hang
true,
out, go to the little local clubs, as far as the teenage club, shit like that. They started letting me do that eventually. It might be once every 6 months, some shit like that. And my mama was sneaking letting me do it. My daddy was not with that shit. But guess what?
I ain't like that with
when
my
I was
kids.
able, when I was able to take a,
And
like,
you start doing all type of stuff
exactly.
because
And I feel like it's.
I don't agree with that.
But it's like because my mom and dad, don't get me wrong, my mom and dad, I had everything. That I far as
They gonna do it regardless.
no, let me see. That's not true. That's not true because I'm gonna tell you what made me resort to that. Because I looked for love in a nigga because my mama was dating my daddy was in the streets heavy. He was a big time. So my mom and daddy gave me everything I wanted and needed. But as far as my mama sitting there actually talking to me and my
Telling
daddy
you how to
talking
be
to
a
me
woman.
and telling me how I supposed to carry myself with a nigga and what I supposed to look
She
for
didn't
and
do
niggas gonna say this and don't do that and do. No, they never did that. They only did that when I tried to sneak and do some shit. Then they yelling at me or punishing me. And at that point, it's going over my head. I ain't trying to
she
hear
want
that
to do
shit.
what her friends do.
Yeah, I want to do what my own girls
That
doing
shit
because
makes
they in
sense.
That's
one parent
programming,
household.
Yeah, that shit makes
I'm in a
sense, what you're
2-parent
saying.
household. They in 1-parent household, so I'm feeling like my mom and daddy fucking me over. You feel me? But
Yeah.
they not really talking to me.
But they not explaining
So I
it.
got a boyfriend, so I'm looking to this nigga. But this nigga in the streets, he don't know his motherfucker till we 14, 15. You feel me? So I just
Ooh-wee,
jumped
this
out
shit.
there and I ain't know what the fuck was going on. So I had to learn and I had to. It brought me down. I failed.
Go ahead, tell
Like
me.
you said, I fucking
Nah, I'm
failed.
about to leave that one alone.
No.
Come on,
But I
man.
feel like
Come on,
what
man.
you mean?
You the
Chime
most,
in,
hey,
man.
you the
bro.
most,
It's not. But
you the
that's
most
my
combative
story.
person that don't want to explain their point.
That's my
Because
story
because
though.
I know when to hold them and when to follow them, whatever.
That's my story. That's my story.
I
And
know when.
I'm just saying, how do you feel about experience? Men need to have experience and stuff like that. You ain't got to rebut the
I
hustle.
agree with that. I said I agree with that.
Oh.
I definitely agree with that, but how do you feel they should get their experience then?
Who the-
If you,
the
the
men?
men, yeah. If you think that there's not supposed to be some kind of necessarily, it doesn't have to be some kind of role model or leadership from another man who done had life experience.
It do gotta be there.
I think that's the
But-
biggest part of it.
Yeah,
though,
it
in
is
my
the
mind.
biggest part. The show the young man how to move. But what I'm saying is, a lot of stuff like I used to be bad as hell. So a lot of stuff, if I would have never experienced it, bro, I probably would have been locked up.
Yeah,
As soon
you-
as I
feel
hit
what
21.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
feel
since
what
I
you're
had been bad, elementary, getting expelled, middle school, getting kicked out, high school, getting kicked out, by the time I really grew, and luckily I was able to graduate, guess what? I knew like, okay, I can run with niggas, but I just gotta know when to fall back. I can't be dumb and crashing out.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
right.
But I had already learned it because my mom was like, nigga, go be, ain't none of that crime. I don't run in the house crying.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
So if you had a daughter, you said you would shelter her, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Let me give you an
I'm
example.
teaching my daughter now, though. I'm telling her, like, you need to be married. You don't need to be opening your legs and nothing. If he can't take care of you, you don't need him.
Right.
And she 9. I'm
Right.
telling her this stuff now.
My daughter's 16, so she actually got a boyfriend. I done met him, so I'm kind of in that stage right now with my daughter. Like, you know, does his opinion matter or does my opinion matter? I really do feel like truly my opinion matter more than his.
To her, you think your opinion matters?
Yeah, I just based off
Okay,
me,
that's
me,
how I feel like
just
my
based
daughter
off
too.
me and her one-on-one conversation.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, the reason why I'm kind of, cause I got a lot of homeboys, man. Like, ain't no way, man. I put up with my 16-year-old daughter having a boyfriend. Like that shit just, you know, y'all new parents. You know, even my grandma does kind of said something like y'all new parents. Da, 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 da. But my thing is this: you gotta give them a little bit of trust just to see what they're gonna do with you. You You got what I'm saying? Just to see which way they gonna go with it.
These kids need to be focused on something else at 16. It's
Man.
time to sit down and have a whole relationship.
Man,
Like,
but
why
it's
you
not-
into this?
But
Why
it's
you
not. It's
doing
not. But
that?
okay, hold on. Let me explain to you. It's not a whole relationship. My daughter is active in a lot of things. Dance school, outside activities at school. I can count on probably one hand since they've been in a relationship how many times they actually done seen each other outside of school. So it's still of it giving them the childhood experience of when I grew up. I had this little boyfriend in high school, but it's not going as far as the plan in the hand of some of the stuff you see on social media where these high school kids and their boyfriends just going too far. It's still a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, but you saying they thinking about the wrong thing, but did you or did you not do it?
They don't got nothing.
Did
You
you
don't
or
raise
did you
those
not?
kids
I didn't
on
say you
nothing on
did.
what you
But
But
want.
the reality
But you want them to
is,
experience the same kind of things you
reality
did, though.
is- The
So what?
reality
What
is.
they gotta do with it, though?
But
It's
you
the
want,
reality.
but you want them to experience
Yeah, it
that.
is, but you don't have to agree with it though.
I ain't
Like
saying
my
agree
parents,
with
my
it.
parents was on drugs. They wasn't nowhere in the mix of what I was
said
doing.
reality, so
If
you
they
need to
probably
talk to
was,
them.
I probably wouldn't have been in running around trying to mess around with little girls. Probably barely know how to put a
Yeah,
rub
right
on.
though,
Like
'cause
I probably wouldn't have been on that real early.
They go back to the male experience thing. Like my brother, he got a son. He play basketball. He like 16, big dude. Feel me? But he hang around a whole bunch of white people. Don't know nothing about the street life.
Right,
Don't know nothing about shooting a one.
right.
Don't know nothing about none of that. And I'm telling him like, bro, he need to experience that type of stuff, and he'll never know what racism is if he hanging around white people all day, and they can be talking shit dead in his face.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if he don't experience that type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't. But I come from like another version of it. Like my biological father is strung out on drugs. Been on drugs to this day. You know, the homie probably somewhat doing it now.
Mhm.
But I had another man that raised me. But it was still a point, even when, you know, this man was raising me, you know, and I called him daddy till he left this earth. It was still a point where I lashed out and went and did some dumb shit, cause it's like, I ain't listening to you, nigga. You ain't my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it wasn't like I didn't love him or I didn't give him that respect, cause he raised me from a pamper to he left this earth, like I said. But he still wasn't my real daddy. So it's still an opportunity when you do have that male role model there, you still can lash out and do some dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't necessarily say like he's saying like kids need to be focused on other stuff.
Mhm.
They do, but you also gotta let them be a kid. You still gotta let them go through the life experiences
I
that you
don't wanna put
necessarily.
I wouldn't want to put a stamp on it as a father, cause I'm kind of going through I got a situation. I got a 16-year-old daughter too. I'm going through a situation. It done broke my heart.
It's hard.
I ain't really see nothing too crazy, but I ain't gonna put no stamp on that. We got bigger plans. We got other stuff we can be putting a lot of energy in. You like a dude at school, that's cool. Whatever you do, I don't want to know about it. Don't let it exist to me. Don't be fucking doing it. Let's focus on something else.
Put your energies towards something.
Now
Hold
you-
on, hold on.
okay.
Cause
Hold
once
on.
that girl get her heart broke, it's up.
Man,
Okay,
See,
but
I
look.
gotta know. I gotta know what you got going. I gotta know what my daughter got going on.
And they
Respect.
gonna,
I
they
be
gonna
damn.
always tell their daddy how much a girl really got 16 years
I mean,
old.
my
look.
daughter tell me everything though.
So look,
do
all right,
too.
hold on, guys. Before we go into deeper
All
shit,
right.
I'm gonna give a perspective here. I got a 17-year-old daughter, right?
Okay.
Not biological, but that's my daughter.
Right.
She done had a boyfriend. She done had a heart broke. She still like the boyfriend. We just talk shit all the time, like, man, fuck that nigga ain't shit.
Yeah.
Hang up on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like this. I got a 19-year-old sister who a freshman in college with a 4.0. Well, she got 3.7 GPA. I got a 16-year-old sister in high school. She 11th grader. She already done with high school.
Right.
She got like a 4.2, like number one in her class.
Right.
The kid, it don't matter how smart they is academically, bro, on that whole social media, personal,
Program.
bro, they gonna fall for the shit. Like my sister running track the other day, she sent me a video, she was running track and failed or whatever. Then my girlfriend sent me a video the other day, my daughter, she was doing some shit, and then my My stepson, his mama sent me a video I seen on Instagram. He was doing some shit, and I'm just looking at it like this. It's just social media.
It's just social media.
But at the end of the day, it's this. Everybody gotta have their personal relationship with their kid. You gotta understand what they doing. You tell them what you want to do. You can tell them everything. They're gonna fall in whatever trap they want to fall in. The only trap I ain't trying to fall in is this. Granddaddy.
That's it.
I ain't trying to fall in granddaddy,
That's
and
my
I
own,
ain't trying to
Okay.
fall in.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm
Nice
saying?
meeting
Doing
you,
your
man.
thing.
Yeah.
But on that, hold up, bro. Hey, tell them where they can find you at real quick. We about to get up out of here.
Y'all can find me on Google, man. Sauze Drippin, man. Sauce with a Z, dripping without the G. But yeah, everywhere, man. On all streaming platforms. Look me up on YouTube. Watch my music videos. IG is Sauze Drippin. Everything Sauze Drippin, man.
Most definitely, bro.
Some sauce. You heard
Yeah.
him?
Oh yeah, and if
Tell
y'all
them
need
where you find you at, bro.
IG is Party 99 Beats. Facebook is Mindrelius Campbell. I know a lot of y'all probably can't spell that or pronounce that, but it's on my IG as well. So I do any kind of party, weddings, baby showers, as you know,
Yeah.
club parties, concerts. You know, and my boy DJ Tay Voice, rest in peace, DJ Tay.
Rest in peace, DJ.
All I need is 4 walls in the outlet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look though, we gotta have bro back.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
like bro conversation.
Just tell them where they can find you at,
Yeah,
though.
it's your boy Cash Out. You already know you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Cash Out Keys _74 gang.
Jad, where they can find you at?
They can find me at Jackson, that is 88 on Instagram, Walking Cocktails on Facebook. I just did Snap. We ain't even we're gonna wait till next week.
But naked Jazz on Snap.
All the fans.
Hey, shout out, hey, before I get off here though,
Jazzy J though.
shout out to y'all though, man. Shout out to HTG, man. Real talk, man. I done seen y'all come a long way, man, for
Appreciate
real.
it, bro.
Thank
The
you, thank you.
podcast going up.
And this probably was like one of the best conversations we done had in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? No lie.
I'm fucking with it.
I think I might.
Yeah, Virgo.
Yeah, I think I might.
But,
Hey, it's your boy SB Hot. So that's Instagram, Facebook, SB Visions on Twitter, Snapchat, HTG Podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Tap in with us at So Mary Mac if you're trying to get the interviews. Gorgeous Red, I
don't
deleted
see
it.
that man.
High Life Bean, Bob Marley, KJ, you know what I'm saying? But you already know it's Cash Out, Jasmine, that is at So Mary Matt, my boy OZ. This is brought to you by Beloit Clothing, Street Capital Entertainment. We in this motherfucker, the Silent Assassins in the back. Whoop, 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 silent, ah. Hey, my boy DJ O, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Sauze Drippin who just exited the building, but you know we in here 864 Greenville. We up, baby.